Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This video is very late. We are a quarter of the way into the next month and this was supposed to go up at the beginning of the month and I just didn't have the guts to post it, to be honest. After I posted my initial one and I was quite worried and sceptical about that, even though I got quite good feedback, so thank you. I had some issues this month. There's no excuses for it. I just didn't watch nutrition and I hadn't got my mojo back with running and exercise, so my weight went up and that's the long story short of it. And I was quite embarrassed about how much weight I had gained this month, so yeah, I was reluctant to post this video, but you know, I put it out on the channel and people were kind of expecting that this video would go up like the last one, so I kind of owe it to myself to kind of document the journey. This is the whole process, so I'm going to post it now. Obviously I'm not happy about it, but we're just going to move on, and I'm starting to get my running mojo back now. I have been running more regularly than I had before, so you will see some running content coming soon. And hopefully I can shift the weight I gained this month and reset and be back to what I was at the start of October. So yeah, let's get into it straight away. Okay, so it is weighing time. I've already weighed myself, so I know what is going to be on the scales, but obviously for the sake of the video I need to show you, so apologies for the angle. It's just because if I hold the phone I weigh more, so yeah, I'm just going to weigh it like this. So there we have it. I am not pleased with that at all. It's just through a lack of exercise and diet, so I'm just going to have to see how it goes this month, but that's 177.2. That's probably about a £5 gain since last month, I think. I'll double check and put it on the screen somewhere, but yeah, I'm not particularly pleased with that, but there's not much I can do and I just have to move forward, so let's get on to the next one. Okay, so next is body. So this is currently what I'm looking at. Hopefully it focuses. So here we are. Just pull this up a bit. So £5 increase is obviously going to show. I am carrying more extra weight on my legs and a bit on my stomach area. I'm not happy, but there is nothing I can do. I've just got to try better next month. We had quite a stressful month, so I think I probably just ate my feelings, which is probably not the best thing to do, but just got to move forward and see if I can get it off this month. So there you go. So I am now dressed now like I was at the beginning of the video, and I'm just going to talk through my measurements for you all. There was some gains on the measurement side of things. I gained in all the places that I thought I'd gained, so it was my stomach area, my thighs, that sort of thing. So I will leave side-by-side comparison tables here so you can see last month's and this month's measurements, and not much I can do. Just got to move forward. I've got to keep positive, kind of not try to dwell on the bad things that have happened this month, even though they are my own fault. Yes, this month was stressful, but I could have managed my nutrition better, and I didn't. And the lack of running didn't help either, because obviously I was eating more and wasn't exercising, so I kind of wasn't creating a counterbalance. So I'm just going to have to do better from here. So lesson learnt, let's move on to goals. So last month I think I said that I wanted to be in the 160s again. That obviously didn't happen due to weight gain, so that's kind of out. other than that, I think I wanted to start tracking again, which I initially did, and then it dropped. I got bored of it, I didn't do it. So that was probably part of the reason, because I wasn't seeing what I was eating exactly. But I wanted to show you how it tracks in my app. So on 30th of September I weighed in at 172.6, so hopefully this will focus and show you on here. So as you can see there, on the 2nd of October I weighed in at 173, is that 9? Yeah, 173.9. Then I was at 173. I wanted to kind of keep my weigh-ins weekly, and that didn't really happen either. So if I go to the first week, so after the first week I was already at 174.2. Now my weight does fluctuate a bit, and obviously it depends whether I've been to the toilet or not when I step on the scales. So obviously my weight is going to fluctuate a bit anyway. It kind of fluctuates between 1 or 2 pounds, but there is some weight gain in there, I know that. So yes, 174 was on the 7th. So then if I go to a week after that, so let's go to the 13th, I weighed in at 175.5, which I wasn't too pleased with. And then if we go to, we've got 175.3 on the 22nd. We've got some 177s in there. That must have been the fluctuation where I was around 175, and I must have eaten something salty that night and weighed in the next morning with quite a lot of water retention, and that kind of eventually settled back down to 175. And then I weighed in on the 1st of November at 176.1. And then I weighed in today at 178.1. So I think there is some water retention in there. I did have pizza and chips last night, so there is a lot of salt in that, and I will be retaining a bit of water, but that's obviously no excuse. I'm taking that weight as that weight and just going to see whether I can get back down to my original weight. So that is going to be quite hard going. I have 6 pounds to lose to be back to where I was. That's not going to be any mean feat, especially since we are already a third of the way into the month. But hopefully, if I keep my nutrition in check and I am doing my running, and I'm going to be going swimming tonight hopefully, or if I don't, it'll be tomorrow. Hopefully I can get back down. So that is kind of my only goal for this month, is to get back down to where I was when I started this series, and then I'll just start over. Hopefully I can meet it. It is going to take some hard work, but I am sure I'll get there. But yeah, not much else to say. I'm kind of embarrassed about the weight gain and kind of upset about where I'm at. If you'd have seen my previous videos, I went through my weight loss story before I even started this series, just to kind of give you a heads up, and you'll know that I had weight loss, skin removal surgery, and I kind of feel like I'm not undoing those results, because I'm not obviously back to where I was before, but if I keep going in this direction, I will be back where I was. And that's a scary thought, especially with me spending so much money on the surgery itself to kind of have that skin removed. If I lost the weight again and ended up with loose skin, it's kind of like, well, that was a waste of money. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna really try hard this month, or the rest of this month, to get the weight off, and I'll check in with you next month. I don't expect any likes, because I don't think anyone would be proud of me for this month, but give me a thumbs up as a sign of encouragement for the month ahead, and subscribe to the channel to see more updates. And as I said, I'll be having more running videos coming out now that I finally have my mojo back. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.